So, yes. Looks like an apocalypse is coming. Oh, no time. I defeated all of the different options. I didn't keep the museum undamaged. I'm not totally sure where I would have gotten that from. Maybe if I'd stopped the portal, closed the portal earlier, but then I probably might not have gotten all of these. Building and oh no, one of the civilians died. No. So I may have lost. If you say 110, I would have gained 2,000. Maybe that's right. I'm worried. Are we going to go straight into another mission? No. Okay. But we have got a load of level ups. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of level ups. That could be a video's worth of level ups. Minuteman leveled. Blackbird leveled. The Ant leveled. Man of War leveled. Liberty Lad leveled. Law leveled. Eve leveled. Sea Urchin leveled. How did it? Alchemist didn't level. Maybe she would have leveled if we'd gotten the bonus, but she was the only one who didn't level out of our team, so... Oh, this one. Yes, I knew you were coming. 4,369. We're still really shy. I think I'm going to grab Bullet first. That's going to be the one I go for. Assuming I can, which I think I'll be able to. But we need to look at our we do actually need to look at our team anyway for different reasons. Oh, Alchemist didn't level. I think we're going with Vengeance Curse to go up to Arms of the Goddess for a defense. Or maybe Level-Headed? Level-Headed might be useful, actually. If I'm remembering the next bit correctly. Which I don't know if I am. We'll go with Sonic Wing, because we're going for the ranged attacks, which are the only ones you can really use when you're flying, because you can't land and fight, really. So that's you done. El Diablo, who actually didn't level, so I could still boost your Hellfire. Which I will. I'll level that up by 1. Eve leveled. Empathy, what's that one? An active defense which causes enemies to share damage they inflict. Oh, that could be useful, but I think Acid Arrow. It's the only reliable acid attack I've got. The Ant is a little grenade that bounces around a little bit, and you can't line it up exactly where you want it. And that's kind of the problem Liberty Lad has with his stun grenade, is you need to be very, very careful, because it will bounce further on than you're setting it to go, which is a bit frustrating. And Sea Urchins has the fact that it homes in on even friendly people, which is a bit frustrating. So we'll go with Acid Arrow. And grab that. Then there's Law. Okay, that always freaks me out. Law, who leveled. So I could boost this up. Actually, I'd go for Slash would be really good. Trouncing, 3 strong. Yeah, I think we want to go. We want to start working towards building these up, I think. Harmony prevents damage being taken from elemental forces, but we could get that. But I think what we saw in the last thing is that more piercing attacks are going to be useful in certain situations. Liberty leveled. Any inanimate object it affects into a bomb. That could be useful, but if we're trying to limit damage caused, it might not be so good to get. I don't know. We could work on the flip kick, which has a knockback effect, so that could be quite good. Forces an enemy to use taunt, making his allies go berserk. I think we should be working on this, actually. Now we've got some ranged attacks. A ranged schoolyard taunt would be really, really useful. So I think we'll start working towards that one. So we're not using you. Man of War. I actually can't remember who leveled. I think basically almost everyone did. So we'll keep working through this. Magnetic Harbor, an active defense useful against projectiles, energy, and electricity. Yeah, I think we'll work up to get to the ball lightning. Yeah. Attacks large groups of enemies randomly. Hard to target. Okay. I think that's probably worth building up to. Manbot didn't level. Mentor. Unbeliever. That is going to definitely be useful. Levitate. Flying with half normal move speed and double EP cost. Uses hovering animation while moving. Definitely that would be useful in the next fight. In the next mission. It's the benefit of having played this game before. Genetic damage. What? Does that just decrease... Does that increase the range? Medium, 33. Magnitude 18. Magnitude 15. But this changes... Isn't this the one that changes their resistances? Clone self. I think we'll go up to irradiate, I think. Go up towards the ranged attacks for microwave, because he's very slow. So I think having more abilities that allow him to attack at range probably better. So we'll leave that. Minute Man! We could boost the Vanquish, giving us the option on the Patriot Well. I think that makes sense. And then we'll stop there, and we'll get Patriot Well next time, assuming we can afford it. Order... I think we're going for Condemnation, aren't we? Spinning attack strikes all within a radius. We just run him off on his own and then have him use that. I think it makes sense. Sea Urchin, you're nimble. Which could end up getting you killed. Bubble Gum, bomb that puts stasis on the target. Sonic Shriek, a ranged attack that doesn't target my friends. I think we'll work towards that, shall we? And work up to there, I think. So, Ant. Punch. I think that's what we're working for. So that's all of those. Okay, so let's go through. Alchemist will level next time, even if she's not on the team. Blackbird, no. El Diablo, if he's on the mission next time, he'll level. Eve, no. Law, no. Liberty Lad, no. Man o' War, no. Manbot, just will level next time. Mentor, no. Microwave, even if he's not on the mission. Good. Nope. Order if he's not on the mission. Sea Urchin, no. And no to the Ant. So I think, who was it? There was one who needed to be on the next mission, which I think is El Diablo. He might be coming on the next mission anyway. Right, that's all the leveling. I could have dragged that out a lot longer, I think. I wonder if we're going to face those guys again. Where are you? Praetor. Oh, he can fly, of course. Invertebrate. Body's genetic makeup has been altered to the point where it shares properties with the common cockroach and more resistant to radiation. Strange visitor, that's probably the more resistant to energy damage. Second in command to Lord Dominion himself, who I thought we would have fought, but maybe not. I can't remember. Praetor feels the sting of Mentor's betrayal even more than his master. Praetor intends to travel to Earth and avenge himself by doing his master's bidding. He only hopes that he will have the chance to confront Mentor and defeat him. So, I was thinking we would be able to... that we would end up fighting him. Clearly not. And yes, all of these are characters. So I could, in the character screen, I could create a character based on the villains. And you'll get their abilities. The problem is, oh, Lord Dominion does have a model. Oh, that's kind of cool. And they're two different shadow. So yeah, okay. You can't get Mr. Mechanical though. So Lord Dominion is a character, so maybe we do fight him. That's interesting. And there are a few characters that aren't available to do that with. For example, we can't get any of the mechs. Or Mr. Mechanical himself, which I'm a bit intrigued by. What would his abilities be, though? That's the question. Deja vu. So I could, for example, these are all the classic characters you can grab: Man in Suit, Rotund Man, Hulking Man, Heavy Man, Cape Man, Belt Man, Basic Man, Alpha Man. He's Batman with claws. I think that's actually been done before. Cross between Batman and Wolverine. I'm fairly sure that has happened before. Long hair woman. And basic woman. It's basically the same character, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same character. So yeah, you can pick the characters you want. If you choose a built-in one, I think you actually get their abilities as well. Now the problem with that, so that is, the reason I said that is because if we looked at, well, any of them really, if we look at Deja Vu, he has a prestige value of 6,000. So you can use that. You can tell what I think when you duplicate the character, you get their abilities and their resistances and everything. But you have their prestige costs as well. So I mean, if I weren't trying to grab all of the main characters, I could like craft a character. And I think if you played this before, you could probably craft a good few characters that kind of were, this is the character for this mission, assuming you could get the prestige. So you'd probably have to kind of multitask characters and go, okay, this is the one for dealing with the mechs because he's got a lightning attack, but he's resistant to radiation, so he's good in that last mission and things like that. And also when you're visiting with Pinstripe, because that's when Microwave shows up and then kills everyone with radiation. It gets really annoying. I'm just dragging this out because I'm not sure if I want to start the next mission. The next mission is the beginning of a new kind of story arc, so I'm kind of tempted just to leave that as the beginning of a new thing. Or I could start it now. There's moss everywhere. Because this next mission might be short, but it might lead into a long set of other ones. So I think I will put the cut in here. Kind of drag things out in the hope that I can get to kind of a bit longer than I have done. I could show off the character, but I think that's probably something to do at the end, maybe. Which is completely pointless. Can you do it from maybe you can do it from the main mission. We might fight Praetor again. What's he? He's resistant to. He has no weaknesses. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Then you've got minions. More civilian. Oh yeah, that's from thingy. Turret. Yeah, I can understand the turret not being a character you can duplicate because it just wouldn't move. And then here are all the qualities. So I could go and look at them, which seems a bit of an odd way to look at what, like Super Collider. He's not very agile, but he's very strong and he's got high endurance. Yeah. And he's got a lot. He doesn't have a lot of things. He's quite resistant except to mental attacks. And he's rather limited here. I think the reason he's limited here, the number of things he can get, is because he's introduced much later. Ow. I wonder if you can get enough prestige, and I've just messed it up. I've messed up a lot of things, but it'd be interesting to know if you could actually get these. Because what was that? What did I say? What did I say? So that's 9,000, 15,000, 23,000 ish. I wonder if you can get all the characters. Because as I said before, it could be I've missed some of the prestige canisters, or it could be I failed some of the secondary missions, or or there was a lot of damage. So like if you lose civilians or if you lose parts of buildings, that will drop your score, your prestige bonus you get. So I wonder if it is possible to get everyone, or if you have to make a decision, which I really don't like, especially when you've got quite a few characters who are real characters, in contrast to Blackbird, Inox, and Super Collider. Because if I hadn't have brought in Blackbird, I'd be able to get Bullet now. And if you exclude kind of the bonus characters, you can get all of the real, inverted commas, real characters. Although Blackbird has been useful. I mean, I can't remember what because there was one mission where we were fighting things that were weak against cold, and she was really useful for that because of her ranged ability. Her ranged attack is cold damage. But yeah, so I should be able to get Bullet before the last mission, or before the last set of missions, because that's the other problem, isn't it? That there's sets of missions, and sometimes they wrap up I think we're going to have... I think what's going to happen, level-wise, because I know that there's 2 main sets of levels, is we have another set of level coming up, because we've moved to a different thing. We've now got moss all over the place. I think that's leading to 1 set of missions. Then I think we're going to face Lord Dominion in a maybe 1 or 2 mission set. And then we're going to take on the final boss, I think. I can't remember. I played this long time ago. I can't remember if there's any other things, but I'm fairly sure Lord Dominion popped up. Trying to go back in my mind. Right, so I'm just waffling now. So yeah, I think we have got a new mission. I think it's like 3 or 4 missions in this set. Hopefully that'll give us enough for Bullet, and then we can go and deal with Lord Dominion, I assume. And then it's the final set of missions, which, if memory serves, are a bit weird. There we go. I wonder how far we've actually got to go. I know I've only done one. I've only done 1 mission in this set, but with leveling up and waffling, I've managed to drag it out to maybe about 3 episodes. I'll take that. But I don't think it's gonna, unless I do really badly again and keep wanting to change my team. I don't think we're going to be that bad in the other missions. I might be able to get like 2 or 3 done in a set. He says, hopefully. So there we go. On to this next mossy, grassy, green mission. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.